What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna give you 5 of my top favorite 5 baits that I throw in the summertime. These baits, they work consistently. I use them religiously. Typically during the summertime when the summer heat is at its worst. The UV is killing you. Got baits that, for that early morning crunch bite, all the way up to fish in cover, fish under docks, reeds, fish on rock structure, behind shadows of rocks, all those different things. These are all baits that I use to generate good bites during the summer heat. All right, first up, bait number 1. Try to get this glare out of here. Okay, bait number 1. Okay, first thing in the morning, I'm throwing that topwater frog. Doesn't matter the type of topwater frog. The different manufacturers out there, they all make pretty good frogs. Obviously you're not going to go use an Ozark Trail frog if you're out there tournament fishing. Frogs in the morning, there's nothing that compares to that bite first thing in the morning. Okay, get you a good solid topwater frog, 50-65 pound braid. Walk that frog, pop that frog, whatever frog you want to use, that's your choice. However, frog bite killer in the summer. Bait number 2, that will be the Bandito bug. Okay, this is by Googan Squad. This bait is a killer bait. You can do many different things with this bait. You can rip some of the appendages off, you can punch it, you can flip it, you can Texas rig it, you can Carolina rig it, whatever you choose to do. This bait is very versatile. Techniques that I like to use, I like to flip it near rocks, flip it near any kind of structure, logs, stick ups, anywhere where there's slight cover at, something like this that gets that profile of like a crawfish or a dying bluegill, whatever, whatever it imitates. For some reason it triggers strikes from bass. Number 3, curly tail worm. Okay, this one here is particularly made by Culprit. These guys make a great worm. The curly tail worm that I choose to throw is anywhere between 8.5 to 12 inches. Okay, I throw those bigger worms when I'm trying to get that bigger bite. But this worm here, perfectly fine to throw anywhere. Skip it under docks, skip it behind trees, bring it right off of a lily pad. Okay, let it drop right in front of a lily pad. If you take this same bait and you throw it along the bank and just run parallel to the bank, you're gonna hit one of those bank runners, and they're gonna run this. Okay, the other profile similar to this would be like a speed worm. Same thing, doing the same exact action, running it along that bank. Number 4, just a good old wacky worm, Senko. Okay, does not be anything special. You can go out there and get one of those super Senkos. I believe they're 7.5, 8 inches. Just a good old 5-inch Gary Yamamoto, Yum, whatever your poison is. That bait right there generates bites no matter what. Okay, I'm throwing this thing everywhere. I'm throwing it under docks, behind rocks, next to trees, next to logs. Good places where I find to throw these are next to laydowns. Okay, a lot of guys sleep on that. A lot of guys are throwing swim jigs in brush piles and catching them, on a paddle tail swim bait. Okay, that's cool and all, but coming out of that brush pile, so just a little bit of a different profile. Throwing that wacky worm in those places where you normally would throw a paddle tail swim bait on a swim jig or a spinner bait. This right here gets them. It gives them a little bit of a slower presentation. You can actually get in there and pick those fish apart. Now, you do run the risk of getting hung up or snagged quite a bit, but nothing beats the good old wacky worm. Number 5, okay, this is one of my absolute favorites. Crush City has done a real good job making this product. Slept on by a lot of anglers, but I can tell you that when you get this bait and you get that action down and you found the right technique that works for you with this bait, particularly a Texas rig, I'm just going to throw that out there, boy, does it generate bites. Some of my biggest catches has come off this bait. Okay, number 5, we got the good old Crush City Bronco bug. Okay, this bait here, premium bait, I mean, there's nothing out there on the market quite like it. I mean, I love all the different bait manufacturers, but there's just something about this Rapala Bronco bug. I mean, it's kind of clunky looking when you first look at it, but man, this thing generates bites. Okay, I'm throwing it on a Texas rig. I'm flipping it in reeds. I'm throwing it under docks, under behind rocks, right in the shadows, where the sun is, a big factor. Throwing it behind there where those ambush fish are just waiting for something to come by. This right here is going to catch them. Okay, you guys go out there, get your Bronco bugs, put them on, and you'll be amazed at the bites that this thing generates. Okay, nothing quite like it. But this is probably one of my favorite baits during the summertime. You guys have to get out there and try it for yourselves. Okay, if you made it this far in the video, I've got something special for you, okay? I got an honorable mention. And I don't think that many people are gonna disagree with me at how amazing this bait is in the summertime. I'm telling you, some of the biggest fish that you'll encounter in your body of water, they love this thing, okay? You get it on the right setup, you throw it on a shaky head, you put this in places that you would throw a jig, where you would throw a Texas rig, and I'm telling you, the Z-Man finesse worm, the trick worm here, particularly in that peanut butter jelly color, killer. Okay, this bait's got that Elastac formula, so it's gonna last. It's a very solid bait. You throw that on a shaky head. Some of my biggest bass, like in places like Sam Rayburn, this thing is absolutely killer. I'm not gonna beat it to death. You guys get out there and try it for yourselves, and make sure that you guys let me know what you guys think. These top 5 baits for the summertime is something that you find yourself using. What's your experience with these different baits? Leave a comment down in the bottom and let me know what your experiences were with this bait, or with all of these baits. Let me know. Give me some feedback. I'm looking for that feedback. So that's it, guys. Top 5 baits. Those are baits that I use in the summertime. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me a follow. Let me know what it is that you guys throw during the summertime, okay, that generates good bites. I'm interested to see what you guys are using. So till next time, catch you guys later.